Okay, well, this is a big week. Not only did a lot of kids go back to school this week, tonight is the first Football Friday. There's kind of a little excitement in the air around here. We've got a whole team dedicated to this excitement. Sports guy Ben and weather guy Jacob are with us to preview the big night. Hi, guys.
Ben and I are here live in Mandan at the Starion Sports Complex, where Mandan will play Fargo Shanley later this evening. The band is practicing behind us. You and I were both involved in band during our high school days, and you get that excitement when it's football season, get that school spirit to really come out, and it's that time of year when we can hit the gridiron.
When the horns are blaring, you know it's about to get fun.
Yeah, so give us a little preview of tonight's matchup.
Well, you know, these are two teams that both lost to the eventual state champion Minot Magicians in the state playoffs last year. Mandan fell to the Magicians in the quarterfinals, and Shanley, of course, fell in the state final. I've been here since January. I'm ready to talk about some football, Jacob.
Yeah, it's one of North Dakota's favorite sports, and like you said, Mandan trying to get some revenge on Shanley this time around, trying to beat them. What can we look for in tonight's game specifically?
Well, the last time these two teams played, it was over in Fargo. The Braves lost to the Deacons 55-33, but both of these teams are going to be looking a little bit different. Shanley had 8 All-State players from last season. All of them were seniors, and 5 of them were on offense. He's going to headline a powerful Mandan passing game. Jensen Schultz is going to be one of the guys catching passes for them. Head coach Todd Sheldon thinks his Braves have the tools to be competitive against the better teams in this state. We'll see if he's right.
Yeah, and we'll have highlights from this game tonight and a bunch of other games around the state. Where are you heading for some highlights?
I am going off to wonderful Steele, North Dakota to shoot highlights of Kidder County versus Hettinger County. Really looking forward to that one.
So we'll have the first Friday Football Fever tonight, and for our KMOT viewers, our first Under the Lights coverage with Joe and John. But looking at our forecast for this evening, there's still a little flare of summer with temperatures in the 80s, still a little bit of that humidity, with kickoff temperatures in the 80s dropping back through the 70s as we get closer to sunset. And no matter where you are in the region, we'll have a mostly clear sky looking at our evening outlook, with wind out of the southeast at between 10 and 25 miles per hour, gusts 30 miles per hour plus, especially out west. So it will be a little bit breezy. We still have that muggy factor and temperatures that are a little bit above normal, and we'll be heating up even more into the weekend. But for this evening, I talked about wet bulb globe temperature on an earlier Morse code of weather episode, and that's really important when you have all these football pads on. You're in direct sunlight like we are this evening, and we're just barely in that elevated classification of the wet bulb globe temperature, which takes into account that heat stress in direct sunlight. So for all the athletes and the band kids out here tonight, you just want to be staying hydrated and being smart, because not quite fall football weather, but we'll take it. Beautiful conditions for the first games of the year.
I think we were due for a little bit more heat before the fall came in.
I think so too. All right, we'll send it back to you, Jody and Henry.
So good. Thank you, you guys. You can't help but get excited when you hear the band playing.
Absolutely.
Right?
It gets you in the spirit.
Absolutely. Fun. So make sure you stick around for First News at 10 tonight, because all kinds of football scores from all over tonight.